Hello, Caydor here, alone today. Due to some audio difficulties, I had to re-record this so that it would be out in time. But to make up for it, there will be 2 Dark Souls videos this week, for reasons I explained on my site. Anyways, in this video, we are heading through the basement to get the key so that we can go down into Catacombs, also known as Hell. Oh, such a good doggy. Why are all the doggies in this game trying to devour my flesh? Anyways, as we go down, off to the kind of right is where you'll find a guy named something. And if you free something, he will head back to Firelink Shrine and teach you sorceries. But if you've been following my videos, we've already done that, so I'm not going to show it again here. Because sorceries are really helpful for earlier boss fights. Now, this video is only, 8 or 9 minutes long? So that's about how much time I have to convince you to hate me, or, love me. For some reason you like my personality. So let's get started. Now, if you aren't familiar with Dark Souls, everyone in this game is either a terrible person, going to die horribly to a terrible person, or both. Even your character is a terrible, terrible person. Now, you can avoid this if you're, tiny and non-threatening, but even they can be demanding and needy. Soft, soft, warm, warm. Assholes. Anyway. Let's see, I think I'm about to start fighting me some ninjas, who are immediately hostile and choose to attack me because I am carrying the weapon of their sworn enemy. And they are halfway competent. They use their numbers fairly well, though if you keep your back to the wall, you can generally avoid them, but both their shield and I think their dagger are designed to be really useful for parrying and, I don't know, riposte or whatever that annoying move is. Basically, they'll knock your dagger to the side and then stab you in the fucking heart. Lovely. Now, there's lots to find here, but most of it isn't all that important. I think I collected all anyway, because this video was short enough as is without cutting out that stuff. Let's see, is this where I do it? Have I done it already? I think this is where I do it. Let's see. I think I missed it. But it's mostly the same down here, dogs and ninjas. Oh, nope, 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 here it comes. The wind-up and the pitch! Is it bad that I'm fighting dirtier than the ninjas? Well, honestly, this is Dark Souls. If you're in a fair fight, something has probably gone horribly, horribly wrong. Or at least with this build, because pragmatism for the win! Let's see, I believe this will be the last one before we can take on the boss, so there may be another of those poison dogs. No, they weren't so murderous and ravenous. I might feel bad for those dogs, but man, they started it. Because they're being mean to me. And mean people deserve, I don't know, divine punishment? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. That's the I guess they're technically thieves, but I'm carrying a fucking samurai sword, so I prefer to consider them ninjas, because I think just being a samurai in any given place you arrive at, ninjas are just going to come pouring out of the shadows from behind chandeliers and other places that ninjas should normally be able to hide. Now, going down there is how you get to where you'd use the key for the depths, which I'll show you in the next video. And normally I would edit out all of these deaths, but these are actually showing how bad the terrain is, because normally when you die in this game it's because you've actually done something silly. But between the dogs and the fact that he's got a pretty decent wingspan, and I think when he spins his blades outwards you can pretty well hit the entire map, I thought I'd show you. The first time we got hit right out. Here we got hit and I didn't even have time to get up because the dogs pinned me. No, I had time to get up, but the dogs would pin me to the wall, and he's got an insane reach, and I think his arm's actually stretched, though. Even though I didn't get it back, it did drop it like right outside the door for me, so I was able to pick up my souls there. Now this is where I get it right. You have to kind of go in and like block the dogs and roll, and then don't stop there. You're actually going to get hit, as you see. You have to go all the way back to that corner, and from there you should be able to, because see, he can't get to you. I think it's due to the word pathing in this game. If you move over, he'll be able to hit you, and he'll sometimes make it up, but he'll fall down and he won't be able to get up to you, because the AI always wants to take the straightest path to you. See, took out the dogs easy, and now you just have to use something ranged to hit him. But yeah, that's just showing you how safe this area is. I felt safe enough to kind of go through and switch all my weapons around, because I had the pyromancies equipped for the last run, so I could just take out the guys with fireballs instead of actually fighting them. Because I really was tired of fighting those guys by the time I got to the end here. But yeah, up here you can easily hit him with range, and especially if you're following my magic build, you will rip him a new one, and it will feel satisfying, especially if you died twice beforehand. But you get the key, and I look around just to show you, but there's not really much else in here. So that is all my time. I hope you enjoyed me solo. If not, me and Integer will be doing a video Friday, and feel free to check us out on Twitter and our website, and feel free to post a comment if you've watched. If there's something that bothered you, something you thought we did wrong, I don't know, maybe some kind of quality issue, anything you have to bitch about. Even if you want to spend an hour and a half bitching incoherent ramblings at me, I'm sure I can come up with something useful out of it. Must relish religion joke, must relish religion joke. I don't have the willpower. Christians have been doing it for years, so go ahead. Or not just Christians, just about any religion involves deciphering stuff written in an ancient language that's nearly incoherent. So like reading the Declaration of Independence and all that. Anyways, it's my time. I was Caydor. See you.